Embark on a revealing journey into the heart of Romania as we unveil the untold stories and contemporary challenges that lie in the shadows. From the haunting echoes of a communist past to struggles with corruption, human trafficking, and environmental concerns, discover the complexities shaping the dark side of Romania. This exploration sheds light on hidden histories, highlighting the resilience of a nation grappling with its past and navigating the complexities of its present. Join us as we navigate the darker side of Romania, inviting a thoughtful reflection on the multifaceted facets that define this Eastern European nation. 1. Corruption in Romania. Corruption in Romania is a complex and multifaceted issue that has historical roots and continues to be a significant challenge for the country. Understanding corruption in Romania involves considering its historical context, the transition from communism to democracy, the institutional framework, high-profile cases, societal impact, and efforts to combat corruption. Corruption in Romania has historical roots that trace back through different political eras. During the communist regime under Nicolae Ceausescu, corruption was often intertwined with the state apparatus. The transition from communism to democracy in the early 1990s presented both opportunities and challenges in addressing corruption. The transition period marked by economic reforms and political changes also saw the emergence of corruption as a significant issue. The shift from a centrally planned economy to a market oriented opportunities for corrupt practices in various sectors. The institutional framework plays a crucial role in either fostering or combating corruption. Weaknesses in governance structures, law enforcement agencies, and the judiciary have been identified as contributing factors to corruption. Related challenges in Romania. Romania has experienced high-profile corruption scandals involving politicians, public officials, and business figures. These cases often garner public attention, shape perceptions, and underscore the extent of the corruption problem within the country. Corruption has wide-ranging effects on Romanian society. It can hinder economic development, erode public trust in institutions, and result in unequal distribution of resources. The impact extends to public services, where corrupt practices may compromise the quality and accessibility of essential services. 2. Historical complexities in Romania. Romania, situated at the crossroads of Eastern and Southeastern Europe, boasts a rich and intricate history shaped by diverse cultural influences and a series of historical complexities. Here are key aspects contributing to the historical tapestry of Romania. Romania's history dates back to ancient times, with Dacia being inhabited by Thracian people. The region witnessed Roman colonization in the 2nd century AD, and remnants of Roman culture are still evident today. The medieval history of Romania is marked by the establishment of principalities, including Wallachia, Moldavia, and Transylvania. These regions were often under the influence of various European powers, contributing to a mosaic of cultural and political influences. Ottoman Turks exerted influence over Wallachia and Moldavia for several centuries, bringing both cultural and religious diversity to the region. The struggle for independence from Ottoman rule and the eventual unification of the principalities in 1859 were crucial milestones. Romania achieved full independence in 1878 following the Russo-Turkish War. The Congress of Berlin recognized its sovereignty, and Romania subsequently expanded its territory. Romania played a role in both World War I and World War II. It sided with the Allies in World War I and experienced territorial changes after the war. During World War II, Romania initially aligned with Nazi Germany, but a coup in 1944 led to a shift in alliances. After World War II, Romania fell under Soviet influence, leading to the establishment of a communist government in 1947. The regime, led by Nicolae Ceausescu from 1965, was characterized by authoritarian rule, economic mismanagement, and severe social repression. The fall of communism in Romania came with the Romanian Revolution of 1989. Widespread protests, including the uprising in Timisoara, led to the overthrow of Ceausescu's regime. The events marked a significant turning point in Romania's history. 3. Complex issues of Romania. Human trafficking in Romania is a significant and complex issue with historical, socio-economic, and geopolitical dimensions. Understanding this problem involves examining various factors that contribute to its prevalence, as well as efforts to combat it. Historical factors, including periods of political instability and economic challenges, have contributed to vulnerabilities that human traffickers exploit. Transitioning from communism to a market economy created social and economic disparities that traffickers often target. Romania's geographical location on key migration routes makes it susceptible to trafficking activities. Criminal networks take advantage of these routes to transport victims across borders. Poverty, unemployment, and lack of educational opportunities create conditions where individuals, particularly women and children, become vulnerable to trafficking. Traffickers prey on the desperation of those seeking better economic prospects. Women and children are particularly vulnerable to human trafficking. Women may be lured into sex trafficking, while children may be subjected to forced labor or exploitation. Gender-based violence and discrimination further compound these vulnerabilities. Human trafficking is often linked to organized crime networks that operate across borders. These networks may engage in a range of illicit activities, including smuggling, drugs, and arms trafficking. Romania is a source, transit, and destination country for sex trafficking. Victims are often deceived with promises of legitimate work opportunities but end up in the sex industry against their will. Labor trafficking is also a concern, with victims forced into exploitative work conditions, often in agriculture, construction, or domestic servitude. This form of trafficking is often characterized by poor working conditions, low wages, and restricted freedom. Children are particularly vulnerable, facing the risk of being trafficked for forced labor, sexual exploitation, or even forced begging. Lack of awareness and protection mechanisms further exacerbate the risks for children. Romania has taken steps to address human trafficking, implementing legislation and establishing specialized law enforcement units. NGOs play a crucial role in providing support to victims, raising awareness, and collaborating with authorities. Human trafficking is a transnational crime, and international cooperation is essential. Romania collaborates with other countries, international organizations, and NGOs to combat trafficking and prosecute those involved. Addressing human trafficking in Romania requires a comprehensive approach encompassing prevention, victim support, law enforcement, and international collaboration. Efforts focus on both addressing root causes and ensuring that perpetrators are held accountable for their actions. Conclusion. In conclusion, delving into the darker sides of Romania reveals a nation grappling with a complex tapestry of historical legacies and contemporary challenges. From the haunting echoes of its communist past to the persistent struggles with corruption, human trafficking, and environmental concerns, Romania's journey reflects the resilience and determination of its people in the face of adversity. The historical complexities, marked by periods of foreign domination and internal strife, have left lasting imprints on the country's socio-economic landscape. The post-communist transition brought both opportunities and challenges, with corruption and other systemic issues proving to be formidable obstacles to progress. Examining Romania's darker facets also sheds light on the strength of its civil society, with public activism playing a pivotal role in raising awareness, demanding accountability, and advocating for change. High-profile cases, though indicative of deep-seated issues, have sparked conversations that contribute to a collective effort to address corruption and other societal challenges.